Oh, hello guys. Hello guys. Hope you guys can see me. Trying to get some light in here, but it's okay. Hello guys. How are you guys today? Well, guess what? It's story time. So I'm going to get moms and dads a little time so we can go ahead on and get started with your story on today. I'm excited about reading you guys a story. How are you? Well, guess what? I'm going to go ahead on and get started. You guys can check this video out later on when you get a chance. Well, do you guys remember any of the story cards that we did this week? The cards we were doing, it's the opposite words. What are some opposite words? Do you guys remember? What are some of the opposite words? I bet you do. I know you guys remember. You guys are awesome. I'm trying to get some light in here. The lighting is really bad. But it's okay. Just trying to see if we can get some more lighting because it's really dark. It's not working. Let's see if we can find me move to a different spot. Let's see where else we can go, guys, because you know I'm not at home. I am out of town. So yes, we are out of town. Trying to find somewhere so we can read you a story. Oh, let's try this spot right here. Okay, this would be a good spot, so I'll just stand. It's okay. So hey guys, well, guess what? We're going to go ahead on and get started and reading you your story on today. Well, guess what? How many of you guys remember our words? What is the opposite of high? Well, I'll give you a couple of seconds. If you don't know, it's okay. I'll help you out. The opposite of high is going to be low. The opposite of high is the word low. The opposite of high is low. Hello, and thanks for tuning in, guys. Sorry you're doing story time late. I am on the road traveling, so I am excited. Well, guess what? Another word we did. What is the opposite of pull? The opposite of the word pull is going to be, well, have you guys guessed yet? I know you did. You guessed push. You are right. Man, you guys are really smart. Well, what is the opposite of big? The opposite of big is going to be small. The opposite of big is going to be small. Awesome job. And our last card, the opposite of hot is going to be what? I can't hear you. It's going to be cold. Awesome job. Well, guys, let me go ahead and greet everyone. I would like to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world. So, hey, let me go ahead on and get started with our story on today. So, today's story we are going to be reading is going to be Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. The Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. So I'm going to go ahead on and get started. Go ahead on and have a seat while Miss Doris read you a story. Long ago in the faraway land of Arabia, there lived a boy named Aladdin. Aladdin lived only with his mother, who didn't have much money. One day when Aladdin was playing with the town square, a stranger asked him if he would like to earn some pocket money. Hello and welcome. Aladdin jumped at the chance. Now the stranger was a magician, and for some reason he would not tell the Aladdin boy what the job was. Oh my goodness. He simply asked the boy to take a long walk with him. Aladdin followed, even though his mother had told him never ever to follow strangers. You guys, don't follow strangers. The pair traveled far outside the city and gates, and then they stopped at the foot of a mountain. The magician lit a small fire and sprinkled it put on a big bag from his pocket. At the same time, he mumbled, it's windy, guys, sorry, my page just turned, it's really, really windy out here. At the same time, he mumbled some magic words. The ground trembled and opened up in front of them, revealing a staircase leading down to a cave. Aladdin couldn't believe his eyes. Go down, ordered the magician. At the foot of the steps, you would find an amazing, amazing garden. You would find a lamp at the far side of the cave. Bring it to me at once. Then the magician gave the boy a ring and wished him off good luck. Aladdin found everything as the magician had said, except for the lamp. The trees grew fruit made of gold and diamonds, twinkled on the cave walls, but there was no lamp to be found. Suddenly a red and gold carpet twinkled on the floor. Then it began to float upwards. Aladdin realized that it was a magical carpet. Wow, I wouldn't mind having magical carpet. And it seemed to want to help. The boy managed to climb into the floating carpet, and it moved towards the far corner of the cave. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't mind having a magical carpet, guys. What about you guys? Do you guys see that? Man, I wished I had some magic carpet. Look at that. Whoa. Wait for me, Mr. Carpet. I want to ride too. Hello, Miss BJ. Yes, hello, Miss BJ. Thanks for tuning in. Where is Mr. Ruben? I know he's probably eating lunch. Hello, Mr. Ruben. It's really windy, guys. Sure enough, there sat the lamp on a sharp ledge sticking out of the wall. Aladdin grabbed it right away and ran back to the bottom of the stairs. The magical saw him and shouted, "Hurry, Aladdin! Hurry! Pass me the lamp!" Aladdin suddenly felt suspicious and frightened, and he bravely refused to give the magician the lamp. Don't give it to him. He began to wonder why the magician was so kind to get a hold of the lamp when there were so many other riches in the cave. Oh my goodness. The magician flew into a rage. He sprinkled more powder onto the fire and cast another spell. And some stone moved back into place, trapping Aladdin inside the cave. It's okay, Aladdin. You'll be okay. You'll see. Wow, the truth is, the evil magician had heard stories of a lamp that would make him the most powerful man in the world. Though his magic books told him where to find it, he could only receive it from the hand of the mother. Hello, Mr. Reuben. The magician had chosen poor Aladdin. 4 hours later, 4 hours later, Aladdin cried for help. He really, really needed help. At last, he clasped his hands in prayer. Oh my God, I know God answers prayers. He clasped his hands in prayers, and in doing so, he accidentally rubbed the ring of the magician that had given him. Suddenly, a genie appeared. Oh, I love genies. The genie announced to Aladdin, "I am the slave of the ring and will obey your every command." Whoa, I need that ring. Aladdin replied, "Then get out of this place. Get me out of this place. Please, please hurry, get me out of this place." Right away, the cave opened, and Aladdin found himself outside. When he finally arrived home, he told his worried mother everything. Now Aladdin and his mother were so poor, they decided to sell the lamp. Oh my goodness. Aladdin's mother rubbed it to wipe it clean, and at that moment another genie appeared, and he asked, what would she like? Aladdin's mother fainted away. But the boy grabbed the lamp and said, "Fetch us something to eat. I'm hungry." The genie provided a feast right away. Oh my goodness. That is so awesome. Look at that. Can you guys see that picture? There's the Aladdin. And there they go. Wow. I hope it's going to be okay. That food looks good. Aladdin and his mother sat in eating for the rest of the day, but she begged her son to sell the lamp. Wanting nothing to do with magic, Aladdin refused and used the lamp and his ring. My goodness, all these bugs out here, guys. I'm sorry, I got the fan. I don't want to get bit. The Aladdin refused and used the lamp and his ring to bring fortune to the household. And so Aladdin and his mother lived in a great comfort for a long time. Years later, the ruler of Aladdin's land and the Sultan ordered everyone to stay indoors while his daughters went to the swimming pool. Now Aladdin, who had grown into a handsome young man, longed to see her face, which was difficult, as the princess always wore a veil. She never showed her face. On the day she was to travel, Aladdin hid behind the door and watched the princess. She looked so beautiful that the Aladdin fell in love with her at first sight. The Aladdin rushed home and told his mother of his new love. On hearing this, Aladdin's mother burst out laughing. But she obeyed her son's request to go before Sultan and make his feelings known. She took the jeweled fruits from the enhanced enchanted garden as gift for his majesty. Okay. Then Sultan was truly amazed, but simply could not allow his daughter to marry a man who was not a prince. The Sultan proposed an impossible request of Aladdin, and that no man could ever fulfill. Good women, if your son is to marry my daughter, he must send 40 bows full of jewels and carried by 40 slaves in a splendid dress. Oh my goodness. There they go. Look at that. What beautiful colors. There she goes, carrying a platter of fruit. Look at that. Well, it's going to be okay. You see. Aladdin's mother returned, thinking all was lost for her son. But Aladdin summoned the genie of the lamp, and within seconds, the slaves arrived, filling the house. Aladdin sent them to the palace, and they knelt before Sultan as Aladdin's mother presented them. The Sultan, stunned and impressed, gasped, "Good women, return and tell your son I await him with open arms." When Aladdin heard the news, he called the genie once again. "I want a fine suit, a horse greater than the Sultan's, and 20 slaves to attend my mother and me." I was no sooner said than done. Aladdin mounted his horse and passed through the streets, the slaves scattering gold as they went. When the Sultan saw Aladdin, he embraced him and led him to a feast where the wedding would take place on that day. Aladdin refused, exclaiming, "I must build the princess a palace first." He felt he left in haste, but not before the princess had caught a glimpse of her fortune husband. Luckily for her, she had fell in love at first sight. Love at first sight. Oh, how awesome, Miss Prince. I hope you find that special person. We'll see. There they go. Oh my goodness. We're almost done, guys. Man, this is a really long story today. Oh well, it's okay. The palace was finished the very next day with the help of the genie of cards. So the princes were presented to the Aladdin, and they exchanged their vows of marriage. As time went on, Aladdin was made captain of the Sultan's armies, and he had won several battles. For many years, Aladdin and the princess lived in peace and happiness. Far away, the evil magician remembered Aladdin. With his wicked powers, he discovered the boy had not perished in the cave years and years ago, but it was in fact living in great wealth. He knew the boy could have achieved this only by using the lamp. He didn't think he could manage that on his own without the magical powers of the lamp. Oh my goodness, but it's okay. He wants a princess. I bet you guys want a princess or a king. I know I do. I'll find that special someone one day, you see. The magician thought of an evil plan. First he bought 10 lamps from the market and put them in a basket. Next he waited outside the palace until he saw Aladdin leave the grounds. Then he approached the palace door, shouting, "New lamps for gold! New lamps for old! New lamps for old!" I don't want an old lamp. I want a new lamp. I want the one that has the magical powers. The princess heard the magician, who was pretending to be an old fool. She felt sorry for him and gave him Aladdin's lamp. Oh, my princess. Why would you do that, princess? Of course, she had no idea of the lamp's secret power. The magician ran off as fast as he could. At nightfall, he rubbed the lamp. The genie appeared at the magical command he carried to the magician, Aladdin's palace. And the princess is to a lonely place far away. Oh my goodness, there's the princess giving a stranger the lamp. Told you guys, it's really windy here, guys. I am outside. Look at that. Don't give him the lamp, princess. I don't think he's gonna do good with it. But let's see what happens. When Aladdin discovered his wife was missing, he went mad with worry. He asked everyone, but no one had seen her. At the end of the day, exhaustedly, he came to a river and knelt down to pray. I'm doing so. He rubbed the magic ring he had been wearing all these years. The genie had seen in the cave appeared and asked Aladdin for a wish. Please, said Aladdin, take me, please take me to my wife. Aladdin found himself beside his beloved princess. The couple greeted each other with such love. That night, they hatched a plan for their escape. Early the next morning, Aladdin sneaked out of the palace into the nearest market, where he brought some sleeping powder. He returned through a side entrance where the princess met him. Next, the princess pretended to have a change of heart. She pretended that she no longer loved Aladdin and convinced the magician to share a pot of tea with her. When he wasn't looking, she put the sleeping powder in his cup. Within minutes, the musician fell asleep with a teacup still in his hand. Uh-oh, I hope they get away by doing all of this. Be careful, princess. I hope that you are going to be safe. I told you guys, it's really windy here. But it's okay. I'm almost done. Alright, this is it. The princess then opened the door to the Aladdin, who quietly approached the evil magician and very gently took the lamp from his pocket. Right away, Aladdin asked the genie to take them to their palace and back home. Meanwhile, Sultan was staring out of his window, very worried about his daughter. Suddenly, he had to rub his eyes. For there stood the palace as before. From that day on, Aladdin and his wife lived in peace and happiness, never letting the lamp out of their sight again. That was an awesome long story, guys. You guys were awesome. I enjoyed this story, and today, well, guys, I have to go now. But you guys have an awesome, awesome, safe day. Sorry for the inconvenience. Remember, Miss Storytime is on the road. I am out of state. But I had an awesome time reading to you guys today. Well, take care. Hello, Miss Nisha. How are you today? Hello, Royce. Hello, Royce. How are you? I hope you're awesome, and I hope you enjoyed your lunch. Well, Miss Storytime gotta go now. You guys take care, and remember, if you're not feeling well, Mom and Dad would take good care of you. You just have to let them know, and they will do that. And remember, when you're outside playing and you go inside, make sure you're washing and sanitizing your hands at all times. You guys are awesome. And don't forget to wear those masks when you're out in public. You guys take care. And if you're not smiling on today, I hope once you see Miss Doris smile that you are smiling. You're awesome. Okay, guys, take care. Love you all with the love of God. Hello, Pastor Washington. Hello, Elect Lady Washington. You guys are awesome. I love all of you. Take care. See you tomorrow.